Subscribe to Filmy Mirchi for more Bollywood updates.
One ship blocked the whole world. So yes, one song can change the whole world, but for me, it's not just a one song. It's 99 songs changed my whole world, in fact.
Hi everyone, I'm Kanika from Radio Mirchi. So far, all the conversations on Mirchi with AR Rahman have been about how his music is enabling other writers and their stories and directors' movies. But today I talk to AR Rahman, who is giving music to a story which is written by him for a movie which is produced by him. We are in conversation about 99 songs. The movie releases on 16th of April. Ehan and AR Rahman sir is with us. Welcome to Mirchi, sir. How excited are you about the release?
We're all very excited. We've been working on this for 3-4 years. Pre-production, shooting, post-production, editing, and 3 languages. So quite a lot of work has gone into it.
I want to know, and the story is about music. The trailer very categorically speaks to us, our musical hearts and minds. What inspired you to make 99 songs?
Post Oscars, and I was hanging out in LA. Then there was tour, and there were some accidents in the tour. You might have seen that in Detroit. So I dodged a bullet and then did the damage control, all that stuff. Finished the concerts, and I was kind of relieved. And I was sitting on the flight, and that point of time, I said, "What if there's a fairy tale kind of a movie, which is about a guy writing 100 songs to win a girl?" So it started there. And then it was too basic at the time. So I went and did some lessons in screenwriting, learned a bit more, did some music videos. All that stuff led to finding Vishwesh Krishnamurti, then Ideal, and then we got Ehan, then we got Edelsi, and just plunged into it completely.
Ehan, welcome to Mirchi. One question, not just me, but everyone I can see on Instagram and social media, everyone wants to ask you, how did AR Rahman meet you? How did you crack this film?
So I auditioned for this film with Mukesh Chabra, and months later I got a call that I'm selected for the film, and I was surprised. I didn't believe that it's happening, but then of course I met Rahman sir, and it was like a thing on a bucket list. Like someday you'll meet Rahman sir, and that happened. And I didn't know, like he has this aura that makes me very nervous, and I was in awe, like a fanboy. He sent me to Chennai to learn piano, where I trained with my best friend in the film Tenzin. He was playing drums, I was playing piano. So we spent over a period of 1 year. And then after that, sir sent me to LA to learn, for acting classes. I trained with Bernard Hiller.
Now, sir, my question to you is that Jay is a musician in the movie. We are tracing journey of a musician. Now, like Mohit Chauhan was the voice in Rockstar, is it safe to say that Shashwat Singh is the voice of Jay in 99 songs? Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. I think Shashwat did some scratches, and he felt like, oh, this voice is great. Let's use it. And then we used him for almost all the songs. So Shashwat, I think, is from K Music Conservatory, and I had a band called Nafs. So he was from the band. So he, after that, post that, I think I tried him for some scratches and noted that he sounded pretty good.
Ehan and sir, this question is for both of you. There is a line in the trailer of 99 songs, and a very powerful and impactful line, that ek gana puri dunya badal sakta hai. That one song is about to change the entire world. Sir, in your career, which song do you think was that song which changed your entire life?
Yeah, that song is Roja, actually, all the full soundtrack of Roja, because once I finished that soundtrack, it defined me. It defined me for the people and for myself. Like, I can't get down anymore. I have to go up.
It surely did. I mean, and Ehan, this is your first project. Like Roja was Sir's first creative output as a musician. This is your debut film. I want to ask this question to you also, to the J in you. I want to ask that of all the songs that are in this movie, which song do you think has the power to change the scape of current music?
I think like one ship blocked the whole world, you know. So yes, one song can change the whole world, but for me, it's not just a one song. It's 99 songs changed my whole world. In fact, you know, from thinking to no one to being an actor in Rahman sir's film. It is a great honor. And honestly, like I can't do injustice to my film. I would say like, oh, this is my favorite, but it keeps changing. The album is so profound and dynamic in its range that in sometimes I like particular like Sophia, and then at next moment it's like no, I think Teri Nazar, and of course Oracle, the theme. I mean, I since I play piano, I know like how much imagination it needs to create a piece like that. It's a masterpiece, and I think according to me, it deserves an Oscar. You know.
So, 99 Songs is a fairy tale experience. It's a musical. And this is a story that you want people to watch, sir. I want to know what kind of films do you like to watch?
Recently, I've been watching more biblical movies. No, like there is a movie called Fatima. Then I watched a movie called Little Messiah. So it's about Jesus, the younger story. And just because I think there's so much of clutter out there and so much of all kinds of movies, sometimes it's good to go cleanse and see something very pure.
Sir, the question for you is that, you know, you've been known as a composer that you give your singers a liberty, a freedom to experiment with their voice. Like you let them be and then see where the song is going. Now, I want to ask to the new producer in you, could you afford that happening in your production?
Yeah, absolutely. So we discussed a lot, and then I felt like any artist, only with freedom and trust, they can excel. You know, if somebody constantly go and polices them, hey, what are you doing? Why are you putting the camera here? Why is this character doing this? Why is he saying that? That actually dwarfs them and handicaps them.
You have so many great friends in Hindi film cinema. You've been part of some of the brilliant stories.
Yeah.
Some of the brilliant works by Imtiaz, and there was Dil. It was so many stories.
Yeah.
Have you taken feedback from any of your friends and filmmakers from the Hindi film cinema?
Actually, we narrated the story to a couple of people before. I don't want to say the names. And all of them felt that it's in a zone which they are not, because it's a more surreal zone and, this fairy tale zone. And so we decided, okay, we'll go ahead and do the things.
So this question is for both you, Ehan and Sir. Now, of all the Hindi film stories that I'm talking about, where you've given music, which is the story you're most proud of?
Swades, maybe?
Yeah.
Swades, and then Slumdog Millionaire. And I forget. But one thing is that I worked with all these great directors, and we learned so much. And when my point of view is how can I contribute to this movie more than dissecting what they've done in the movie, how they shot it, nothing.
So Ehan, I know 99 Songs is your current pick and your most favorite story right now. But if I have to ask you about the other stories and movies that Sir has given them music in, which is your most favorite story?
I think it's Tamasha. That film kind of resonates with my own life story, and the music is so music kind of uplifts that film and those emotions to a whole different level. I think it will be Tamasha.
You know, there is this shift also, Sir, that we also are following, and I have to compliment you on one thing. I'm in awe of your fashion style these days.
Who, me?
Yes, your fashion style is so on point.
That's my wife showing off that she can change people. So she takes pride in designing, and then so she sits all night, and then there's one lady in New York, one lady in LA, and then they go with their WhatsApp video and joke, how is this? How about this, Saira? Oh yeah, get that one. No, not that one. Probably from night 12 to morning 3 a.m. because that's the time I come in and and she'll just be doing that. What are you doing? I'm just shopping for you. So the suitcase coming later in a month back to India.
And you readily agree that, okay.
Yeah, I think it's nice that somebody takes care of you.
So there was this question that why to take a chance with someone like Ehan and train him when you can have a musician who has the harkats and all right and can also act. But yahan ulta ho gaya.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. We never see the future. We only see what is there.
Yeah.
You know that for that you need confidence, you need trust, you need to invest time. And in my life, I think it's worked out. Somebody trusted me and gave such a big movie, Maniratnamji. So I can say that in my example, it worked out. So it'll work out. And it's just life is a circle, right?
Right. But the fire looks very beautiful, sir.
Yeah.
It looks.
Jwalamukhi.
Yeah, now see, you've surprised all of us, and so with that, you can sing. You've watched him ever since, like all of us have watched him and his music. We've consumed it. What was one misconception you had about AR Rahman?
That he's very serious, and but he's damn funny. You know, he has the best one-liners ever.
So, you work with younger generation. Always you work with them. So many young talents. Ehan is there with us. I want to talk to you about your son and your daughter. And we see them around you. How involved were they in 99 songs? I want to know about Rahima. I want to know about Ramin. Everyone, I mean, they are the next big thing. And it just looks like that.
Yeah, I think, some of the shootings, I think, filming sessions, they came in, and they're also doing their own singles, very slowly. It's too much on their head. So I feel like, why do we have to trust, put all that stuff, let them take it up. But also sometimes, I think like my mother had not put that on my head, it had been something else. I would have taken this seriously. She said, you have to do music, forget all the studies and all this. She was very clear that this is what your father did and this is what you should do. Right. I think Khatija, she's done the voice of Sophia in Tamil.
Wow.
So making a dub, I felt like we needed a voice which is innocent and which is pure. I think she kind of pulled it off. And Amin, that he did the Dil Bechara, the last song, Never Say Goodbye. And yeah, slowly, I think we pushed them and they'll break,
So, Arijit Singh is the male voice of Jwalamukhi, the male version of Jwalamukhi. Very strong, very powerful, also a part of your soundtrack, and he's done many other songs with you. And we always say that Arijit Singh in an AR Rahman song just sounds different. It's a different Arijit Singh. Now, recently, Arijit has turned into a music composer, a full-fledged album, and he dedicated his album to you, sir, and that it's you who has been his mentor and guide, and he dedicates his album to you. What do you have to say about that and him being a music composer now?
I think that aspect in him actually has made him a better singer. Because he knew the art of production, he knew about chords. That's what I think, that's why his songs shine better. It has a wholesomeness.
Now, another singer that I want to talk to you about, the beautiful Purvi that you introduced us to, the powerful voice behind Jwalamukhi. I find her so wacky, so entertaining.
The powerhouse, actually. She can sing Punjabi, she can sing this, she can sing opera. So very rarely you find talent like that. And I think the industry definitely needs to use her. And she sounds good in everything.
Ehan, I'm very intrigued to see that what happens with you and Sophie. You're so in love in that trailer, and I want to watch the film. I'm going to definitely tell you on 16th April what I think about the film. I want to know from you, what do you think is the future of independent musicians in India, indie music?
Yeah, I think the more they are different from film music and they're empowered and then they bring great ideas, great change in the society, I think they will be empowered, definitely. If they try to copy film music, then that's not a good idea. I think right now they should bring in the beauty which is forgotten. They should bring in thoughts which are, under the carpet. They should empower themselves. Songs change. One song can change the world.
Absolutely. If I have to make you pick that one indie pop song, maybe from the 90s or 2000s, when we had Silk Route, when we had so many other musicians coming in, which one will be that one song for you?
That's my song, Maa Tujhe Salam.
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Rehan.